You can literally manifest anything into your life. The catch to this is there are probably things that you think that you want and that you think will make you so happy and so fulfilled, so in love with life. But when you get those things, you probably won't even like some of them. Some of them might make you feel worse or drained or depleted. So it's super important, if there's things that you want to manifest, to either A, mostly focus on the feeling that you want to feel in your future and pair that with the thing it is that you want to manifest. And I'll explain all of this. I'm just giving you a brief overview of what's in this video. Or B, only focus on manifesting a certain feeling. So I'm going to give you guys an example. And let me just say really quickly, if there's anything that you want to manifest, say for example, you want to manifest a sports car. You want a nice, sexy, expensive sports car. Well, what's the feeling that you will feel when you get that sports car? Maybe you feel really important, you feel sexy, you feel empowered, you feel like a rock star. All of those feelings. So really, the sports car isn't even that important. You just want to feel those feelings of being sexy, cool, important, whatever. You can practice feeling those feelings and manifest always feeling that way without even needing the sports car. And maybe you still want a sports car and that's great. But that way you're not hanging all of your happiness, all of your self-worth, all of your sexiness on that sports car. So let's get into a few examples from my life. So one example was a while ago. I was like, you know what? I would love to be a model. That just seems like the coolest thing ever, like the coolest lifestyle. It'll all be so cool. And so I started doing the work, doing the manifestation process to become a model and to get modeling jobs. I was doing my visualizations and my meditations and tuning into this energy. And then very quickly, I got multiple modeling jobs. Multiple people approached me and said, hey, can you model for my company? People reached out to me on Instagram, some total strangers, some people who I had met once, like 4 years ago. Anyways, so I manifested all these opportunities to start pursuing a career in modeling. And I did a few photo shoots, I did a few gigs, and after each one, I felt so drained. Like, it felt so unfulfilling, and like, yes, I looked beautiful. I got to get my hair done and my makeup done by these like amazing hair and makeup artists. I got to wear like beautiful, super cool clothes and gowns and have a professional photographer taking my photo. And like, you know, I thought that it would just feel amazing and that I'd feel like a princess and that I would feel so loved and adored and beautiful. And I just didn't feel that way. Like, maybe during the photo shoot, it was kind of fun. Okay, yeah, during the photo shoot, it was fun. But it takes so much work to make that happen. Like, it is hours of prep, like before the shoot, communicating with the people involved to make sure that like everything is coordinated right and well, and I have to get to a certain place to get the hair and makeup, and then it's just like a whole ordeal to like organize all these things. And these were like relatively small shoots. This wasn't even like for any big campaigns or anything. So it was just like hours and hours for a very small amount of content for these photos. And I remember when I got the photos back, I looked at them and I was like, oh my gosh, like I look so beautiful. I don't even recognize myself. Like, this doesn't even look like me. Like, I never look like that. Like, it was just, I don't know. It was a weird feeling because I was like in my raggedy, stained t-shirt and running shorts, no makeup on, you know, acne, greasy hair when I got these photos, and I was like, this isn't even me. I don't even look like that. So it was just a very weird feeling. And I was like, this is just so unfulfilling. Like, I know some people love it. I have nothing against models. I have friends who are models and like, I love their art. I love what they create. However, for me, I was just like, this does not do it for me. This doesn't make me happy. This doesn't fulfill me at all. I have no desire to like pursue modeling. And after that, I did get a couple more offers of people hitting me up asking, hey, can you model for me? Which was so funny because it's like I had no experience before that. But then I was like, no, I don't want to do this. Even like the paid, like people offered to pay me good money to model. And I was like, I just can't. Like, that's not where I want to invest my energy and my attention. Like, it's not for me. So that's one example of manifesting something I didn't even want. Where I could have fixed this. So, okay, I'm glad it happened because it was a super good lesson for me. But where I can save you guys in the future and how I have changed my manifestation process after that point forward, now the way I mostly manifest is I tune into feelings. So if there's something I want, for example, to have a career in modeling, what did I really want from that? I wanted to feel beautiful. I wanted to feel important. I wanted to feel freedom because I saw it as such a free lifestyle where like you go do photo shoots and that's it. I wanted a simple, like easy career where I could just show up and smile, take my picture and leave. I was like, that would be super easy and chill. Turns out that's not what I want. But anyways, I wanted those feelings of feeling beautiful, important, and freedom. So after that, I started focusing on those feelings of feeling like I am beautiful, feeling like I'm important, feeling the feelings of freedom, and noticing all of those things throughout my day and being like, wow, I really am so free. I can do whatever I want. Like, I can take work off whenever I want. And like, I have the abundance to go wherever and see whoever I desire to. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that you either when you're manifesting, manifest those feelings, because then your life will unfold in a way that the universe brings you circumstances, people, situations that give you that freedom, that give you that feeling of feeling beautiful and feeling important. And I can't name like any specific things right now off the top of my head that came from tuning into those feelings, but it's just become my whole life. And now that I think about it, like I don't even have to think about feeling beautiful or important or freedom. Like, that's just how my life is now. And it's because I was really tuning into those frequencies, building and creating that energy within myself. So now it's just part of my DNA. It's part of who I am. It's part of this identity that I've created for myself. A couple of other things that I manifested that I ended up not wanting and not enjoying was a specific relationship. So this was like after I was like healed from a very toxic relationship that I've talked about on this channel in the past. I manifested someone who was like a healthy romantic partner. And he was everything that I said that I wanted, checked off all the boxes on the list. And I just like, he was not it. And so like, it's good to create a list of like non-negotiables that you desire in a partner, but I think what is even more powerful is to focus on how you will feel with that person if you're trying to manifest a romantic partner. So do you feel safe? Do you feel like there's mutual loyalty? Do you feel respected? Do you feel loved and truly, genuinely cared for? Do you feel like unconditional love? Do you feel laughter and joy and peace and excitement? Like, what are the things that you really want to feel in a relationship? Maybe you think that you want someone who's super hot and sexy and wealthy and whatever, but like, how do they make you feel? That's way more important. That's what you care about anyways. So focus on the feelings. And then another thing I manifested was I got my real estate license, and then I sold a $1.4 million house within, I think, like a month of getting my license, which is extremely rare. Like, that's not something that people do very quickly. And the process, I loved my client who I worked with, but there were some other people involved that made the process just like horrible. And it made me not even want to keep doing real estate, which was so weird because for months I had been like, oh my gosh, real estate, like this is my dream career. This is going to be it. This is so awesome. You can make so much money. Like I get to sell gorgeous multi-million-dollar homes on the coast in Orange County. Like this is a dream. This is awesome. But then when I actually did it, I didn't like it at all. And oh my gosh, I don't want to talk crap on anybody, but I have to say, like, the real estate industry in general is just not the energy for me. There's a lot of people who have really big egos who think that they're the big dog. Well, really, they probably feel like the small dog, so they try to push down everybody else to feel like the big dog. And it's just like, it's very materialistic. People are in it for the money, for the most part, not everybody. Of course, this is a blanket statement, but I just found that it was not for me. And there were parts of it that I really loved. Like I loved meeting with clients, taking them to see houses, helping them find the perfect home for them, being their trusted advisor, getting to know their family and like what they want and stuff. And like helping a family get a house was really cool. Like that is a very fulfilling piece of it. However, that was kind of a small part of everything that went into the work to make it happen. And I just realized like, this is not for me. And so like, I still have my real estate license and now I help people, like I help friends, or if there's like someone who knows of me and is like, hey Milana, will you help me? I do that because I do find it very fulfilling to help people who are like genuine and who I care about in one way or another. Like they don't have to be my best friend, but it's just like, if there's someone who's genuine and cool that is just like, let's work together, let's do this, I'm down. But I don't like the hustle, sales grind of real estate and then all the other things that are involved. I won't speak too much more about that. But it's like, okay, what feelings did I want to feel by being a top real estate agent, selling multi-million-dollar houses? I wanted the abundance. I wanted the money. I wanted the wealth. Okay, why does anybody want abundance and wealth? It's because they want freedom. If you have an abundance of wealth and money, then you have the freedom to do what you want with your time, to spend time with people that you love, to go where you want to go, to buy what you want to buy. For most people, it's not even about the money. Like you could have $10 million in the bank, but if you don't have freedom over your own time and freedom to make the choices that you want to make and be who you want to be with, that money means nothing. So really we're after freedom. That was one of the big things for me in working in real estate. And then the other things was like, I wanted to create a career where I was the boss, I'm in charge. Okay, so I want a feeling of control over my future. That's a feeling that I can tune into. I wanted to be helping people with something really important in their lives. You know, helping someone buy a home is A, like their biggest financial investment and asset, and B, it's a place where they create most of their life memories with their family. So it's a super important thing in their life. It's important that they get it right. So I wanted to help people with something really important to them and really like make an impact on people's lives. And I wanted a job where I could be really social because I'm a social person. I love human connection. I love connecting with people. Like that's huge for me. I don't want to just sit in an office and write a bunch of code or do computer programming, whatever. No, I want to be working with people. So, and then also the abundance. So all those things combined, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to focus on manifesting and generating all of those feelings and surrender how it comes into my life to the universe. And through synchronicities and signs and pursuing things that I actually like and care about, now I create content on YouTube and I get to coach clients with subconscious reprogramming. And I post stuff on Instagram. Like I post content that actually helps people It helps them change their life. It helps them know who they are and love themselves and manifest and create their dreams. And I get to be social and connecting with people, connecting with my clients on their calls and seeing big impacts and big changes in their lives, seeing them manifest all of their wildest dreams. Like, that's so much more aligned than hustling in real estate, where I'm doing tons of cold calls and door knocking and having to put on a front about who I am and be very professional. Now I get to be who I am. I get to be my authentic self, help people in a meaningful way, and make lots of money. So yeah, tune into the feelings. Tuning into the feelings is number one. I don't think there's anything wrong with also wanting to manifest a specific thing. Why not? I still do it too. But just make sure, like, if there's, we'll go back to the sports car example. If you are manifesting a sexy sports car, don't just manifest the car. Manifest the feelings at the same time, so that when you get the car, you're not dependent on it to feel those feelings, because it'll only make you feel that way for a small amount of time, if at all. Because once you get that thing, you're still the same you. You're still the same person. So don't forget that. You have always got you with you. The cars will come and go, okay? But you still got you. You still got your own heart and your own brain and your own thoughts. So tune them to what you want to feel. Comment below any questions that you guys have. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more amazing manifestation tips. Let me know your thoughts on all this stuff. I love it when we have a conversation. I reply to all of the comments. You guys leave such intelligent comments. It's so fun for me to read them and to like dig into this stuff. I learned so much from you guys. So please comment your thoughts below, and I'll see you at my next video.